right, Lee Spencer joining us again here on the show. And Lee, I guess the rage this week, or I guess that's the right way to put it, Kyle Busch, he made it to the post-race presser. He wasn't too happy about running second, which I understand. I'm good with that. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty okay with the way he handled it. Is this why Kyle Busch has his fans, his allegiance of fans? They love him, don't they? Because of his attitude, not because he's a great race car driver, right? But I think his true fans love him for who he is. He's true to himself, isn't he?
He absolutely is, and he's a take no prisoners kind of guy, and I think we've seen that time and again. And there's not, I would stand behind the fact that I don't think there's a driver who hates losing more than Kyle Busch, and he's not going to hold back. I mean, he never has, and never will. And that's just why so many people, stand behind him. But on the other side of that, it's been a frustrating season for that organization. I mean, I think you guys know this at this point last year, Toyotas had won half the races, and so it's. I think they're scratching their heads as well, trying to figure out, what do we have to do to break through. I mean, Martin Truex Jr. is kind of, well, I won't say he's kind of, but he's really been holding the torch for that organization. And, here Kyle comes and he's finished in the, top 5 the last 3 races and can't get anything done. And I'm sure it's frustrating to him. He's still looking for that win. Gibbs is looking for that win, and they really don't have the support staff they had when Carl Edwards was around. I mean, right. his intel was invaluable, and they just don't have that to rely on.
Let me ask this. I don't know if it's a fair question or not, but, Kurt Busch and Kyle Busch, they look at, and Kirk and I were talking a little bit about this before we went on the air. We look at Kyle Busch a little bit different than we do Kurt Busch. And I know you're friends with Kirk. Is there a double standard? Do they treat Kurt Busch different than Kyle? Because let's face it, Kurt Busch is pretty much the same guy, speaks what's on his mind, right? But when he does it, he gets flamed a little bit more than Kyle, it seems like now. Do they treat the brothers differently, the national media?
Maybe to some degree, but I think, Kurt's issues really started when from the moment he came in. I mean,